This last BO3 that we have, the qualifying match for Berlin.
We'll see if that's the case. That's a great start for coming out as well as Redux is looking to push the matter just a bit. With the flash on the outside, Curry's able to get another kill. Redux joining in on him as Vic and Zeppa are the two that remain. A sliver of HP amongst both of them with 13 seconds left. Time is of the essence, and it will not matter. And a tough spot here. A little messy, but of course Zekin is here to save the day.
With the no-scope, nonetheless.
He's gonna have a shot at another one, and he will connect. 3 kills. I don't think he's used a scope on any of them.
No. It's been a long time since I've seen somebody pick up the Marshall in a round like this, and he gets the ace with the Roomba.
Gotta know, there's someone close. He's been patient, he's been waiting, and he's successful. Wingman may have found safe passage, but Redux isn't concerned, I don't think. He's gonna get a couple of kills here, but they're traded right back. All of the pressure on the Clove, the jump peek, that was messy, but it worked.
A lucky headshot here and there, but this is a
Where are you going? With the Han on the other side, but they heard the TP up on the box. They just spam right through it.
Yeah, the members of Cloud9 breaking that fade eye made it obvious.
Nothing of the sort. All eyes forward. Smoke was down to kill goes the way of John. And another one in the way of Curry. This is a 5v3, or at least it was. If they're able to convert this, this is massive. And they're getting ever closer. Vic and Moose trying to avoid disaster. And they might just do that. 58 HP, position given away, spotted by the cam. No real idea of where the remaining 2 members are. Now spotted, John QT dodging lethality, and now it's it's Zekin's turn, traded 1 for 1. The spike has been ticking for a little while too here, and they've lost contain of Waterfall. He was up a little bit too far. They've got the Rolling Thunder now.
Time.
Mitch with the finger on the trigger. Now Poppy Gonzalez is sent straight up into the sky as Zeppa brings him down. Not fully committing to swinging out onto the fight, but once again, it's Redux who's being called upon as Oxy just Goomba stomps him. For Sentinels to get back into this, I don't know that they really have the room.
Really good discipline from Cloud9 on this post plant. Find any type of way in.
And I mean, what was it that was so effective in that position? Because you're right, I mean, we could feel it. It felt difficult, it felt labored. There's the Thrash. A little bit of different order, but Zelsys is tagged. They know where he is now. Still getting a kill. Vic's gonna pop his ult. Zelsys is now dead.
I know exactly where.
What an execute from Cloud9. And take the site.
Well, it's not given a second lease at life and help kind of cover things. You already see one dropping down towards Waterfall. Zeppa popping his Thrash for a second time, and for a second time finding a target. This is still winnable though. A 2v2, a little bit of damage dealt as Mitch feels the space running away. A 3K for Zekin, still one to be found. Moose waiting on the other side, and again, I don't know that Zekin can find a way in with 4 HP. They've swung for broke.
Zeppa on an island, he only gets 1.
Oh, I didn't think that was gonna hit him. Oh, he's gone behind him! But Zekin provides cover and provides safety. Mitch having to push forward, gets ahead of the fall line, gets 2 by himself. Vic again left alone. What a retake attempt.
He's gonna bear fruit.
I mean, you've got Curry who's posted up on the other side. There's the fruit that's been reaped. The harvest is plentiful. Position here is gorgeous as the wall goes down. 2 kills are found. But all he's done is give his position away. Oh, well, okay, hang on. They're gonna drop more than just that. There's the third ult coming through. Redux is dead. The lockdown responding in kind by Zelsys. And Oxy's dead. A little bit of a 1 for 1 as they commit to getting it down, but
To get rid of that lockdown.
they've given up all of this space. It's actually Curry who falls, and now the Thrash, been given up by both of these teams, is now settling in to spam over the mound. Zekin getting 2. Time is so short, I don't know that he can find a way in on this. A massive round from Zeppa. John QT with the fatal. We're not gonna see Mitch's. Doesn't matter how many fake smokes he throws up, they're not gonna bite because they see everything that's happening on C. It might not matter. They might just, in the face of Zelsys and John QT, they're trying to retake the site, they're trying to retake the space, and they both go the way of Sentinels.
Stinger full armor on purpose, reading into it.
Whoa! That timing is gorgeous. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that so far.
Wow, the lineup for Zelsys.
With the turret getting a little bit of help here. Be careful. Zekin's close by, and I don't think they know his position. Look at he's tucked in the tiniest of corners. And again, they have no real idea. So a little bit of space will be found, yes. But at what cost? An age should stop Wingman. Rest in peace. That's a big ding. Mitch left alone, he will fall. Bulldog or Marshall.
Wow.
And damage already dealt, a kill already found. Oh, it's being protected now.
Wow, second with this Marshall buy. It's something that we haven't seen in a long time. So it's just one shot to the body. I mean, Curry doesn't even have to look at you to take you out. Guy's doing 360s entering into the side as Viper.
I feel like a moose hiding is a pretty difficult thing to do. They spotted him, he still gets a kill. Zelsis gets a trade. This is a bonus with 4 rifles, and that's already a kill found. An explosive start. Gun barrels pointed his way. But Zekin doesn't spot him. The paranoia is going to push him off the angle as Redux fills in on the space behind him. Vic is going to be pinching in. I don't know.
Yeah, they heard the step. They heard the step. Yeah, look at Moose right now.
Vic
He's dialed.
Not able to snap onto it. The Vic's going to get the defuse.
There's 4 members here ready to fight.
I don't know that it's an over-rotate because all of Sentinels are here as well. Meanwhile, the 1v1 happens on the other side of the map. It goes the way of Zelsis, but Cloud9 seem to be holding the line. Unless Redux can do a lot. He's got behind him. He's gotten 2 kills, but the spike now sitting in no man's land. But can he get the kill? As the spike ticks away, 30 HP left, and Vic gets the best of him. Bruce has his ult, and then there's 1 away. 1 point away for Vic. Oh, and he's got it now. Paranoia will buy some time, but he's not quick enough to get the swing. It might not matter, though. Quadruple pump fake.
Moose, he wins the 1v1 on Curry now, and Zelsis drops the overcook.
They both want to fight. There's the ult invested. Somehow doesn't hit John QT. Gonna have to get through 3. Can't connect on any of them.
Sentinels, they're reading ahead that it was a feint.
Oxy not connecting there. But as Curry tries to slow walk into the side, he slow walks into his death. Just when it seemed like Sentinels were in a position to run away with the map.
Redux slips into the smoke, but Vic, he'll pop his ultimate for it. Now he's going hunting.
He's got to get the fight. With 10 seconds left, you still have Oxy with his Outlaw. That's 1 kill found. The second is delayed, but surely John is not around for long.
Just getting bombarded with utility. He still takes that Oxy, but...
Bomb, gooped, takes damage, and then dies.
Runs through his own Viper wall. Very ambitious.
Must be nice to get to play the game, huh?
Oh,
Oxy and Zeppa mowing down 2. But somehow, trip with a lineup from Zelsis.
There it is.
They used a molly in front. I didn't even see where he dropped it from, but that is going to clear it out, and that's going to force him to rotate just a little bit. He's got a Vandal, though. That's tough to spam against. That doesn't feel nearly as good. They've invested the Rolling Thunder, and the ult has been popped in exchange. 2 kills found the way of Cloud9. As Zekin hanging onto the trigger, he's been left by himself. It does not connect him with 10 HP. There's no way in. Cloud9 with another impressive round.
Just punished, time and time again. The up-down this time. Curry wants a little bit of that heat.
But the thing is, they haven't been burned for the last 6 rounds, so why not? This is a do or die. The map is essentially decided here. Sentinels have invested almost everything they have into this. They still have John's ult. He's playing up really far, though. He's got to be careful. He's been caught. That's Curry down. The pit will go with him. It's all a 1-for-1, and Vic gets 4 on the round. Cloud9 gets to map point. That's not John dead, and they still have their 2 ults. This looks like Raps, Stray. This looks like Raps. This looks like Lotus going the way of Cloud9.
Picks across the board. 1C, 1B, 1A.
There's the ult used. Connecting onto Zelsis. Redux left alone, and he will fall.
Footsteps. He needs support, and he needs it now.
And the support is on the way. He will find 1, traded back out, but again, the reinforcements have arrived. They've got numbers here. The Hawn over the top as John QT falls. And the defense for now has managed to keep the wall up. They've managed to hold the line. All falling into the hands of Redux now. He's got a hold here. They're going to clear it out. That's exactly what they do. He's got to win these fights out. Meanwhile, for Cloud9, you don't even necessarily have to invest it. You don't have to give it that way.
Zeppa is holding an off angle. Redux, he's going to get caught lacking.
Yeah, it's not going to feel good. And then you have Vic you have to deal with just on the other side of the smoke. And deal with him they do. Traded right back, though, is the Marshall. Or excuse me, the Outlaw.
No scopes with the Outlaw. Another one.
I feel like we've seen more no-scope kills than we've seen scope kills today. But Sentinels at full force. A turn to the flash, a shot out from Oxy, a little bit of damage dealt, but not enough to find lethality. very weak.
Oh, great nade.
But of course, P-back B, look at
no.
Moose's position. They're rotating back into him. Moose might win this round by himself.
Seconds left. One enemy remaining.
They had nowhere to go. And instead of rotating
10
back, you're
seconds
right.
left.
They just wait too long, and it allows Moose to just finesse.
Plenty of reasons to smirk as Sentinels looking to push the pace towards A. You've got the satchel out through. Vic is already dead, but that molly at his feet will not work.
Hooked him.
Again, a perfectly spotless record, and that might continue here. Yes, it will. 8-0 for him.
It's just too easy for him right now. He's getting free kills left and right.
A lot of presence towards A. But the thing is, Cloud9 have a lot here as well. Oxy will be the first to fall. Zekin has popped his ult. The second satchel to go forward. He has found Mitch. The thing is here too, this feels very slow, and that certainly, I mean, that might wrap up the round. The kill on Vic.
Come on, just get out of there, Moose.
But it feels like it took a little bit too long. Moose finally falls. Plenty of tools at their disposal. You're absolutely right. Oxy pulls the triggers out. Zekin tries to get away, and he cannot. Again, an early start to the round as Oxy gets another, looking for the third. Cannot connect.
Gets out alive, though.
Somehow, just barely. But again, such an uncomfortable spot to be in.
It's Celsius. Last man standing for the third round.
Second ult used. Oxy cannot satchel away. They're trying to disrespect this pit. They're going to play right up into it, and they've got to know where they are. Vic and Moose both holding the site. With really nice positioning. Do they know where he is? They know now. The Star in a position to have to deliver, and he can't. There's not enough noise to be made on the other side. I think the one benefit I was going to say is maybe they crunch on him through TP, but you're right.
Yeah, the Cypher pick in general has been so devastating.
I thought Moose was going to get a free one there, but it wasn't him. It was actually Zeppo with two make that three. Again, Zekin alone.
And yeah, another outlaw.
There was nothing to cover the other side of short, I'm sure. But Mitch has to respect this. Yeah, he can't get out. He's dead. As they're starting to creep forward into the green goo, Redux will be the first to fall. The pit's still in play, though, and time is short. He's gotten him off of it, but now the pit goes down, and that's going to be really close. That's going to be way close. I don't think he's going to get it. Yeah, and he stuck around a little bit too long. A thrifty round win for Sentinels.
Bring them together now. Oxy, he gets the tame, but it's Mitch that goes down.
Can they find Oxy? Can they apply enough pressure? Yes, they can. It's off the nade from Zekin. But the spike has been planted. Curry on the swing. Vic is now dead.
Yeah, most definitely.
And that explains Sean's position. They find him. Zelsis cleans him up. For Cloud9 right now is pretty clear. Oxy has given up the outlaw. He's gone towards the op. But it's just a 1-for-1.
Yeah, he tried to double dip there and he gets punished for it. How does Vic win that?
And he knew he was coming. Meanwhile, the op has not been picked back up. The satchel out from Zekin. Vic gets another. He's going to get away with the third, isn't he? That's incredible.
This was the craziest round for a Brimstone main. And he's not done yet. Okay, he is.
Again, that's from really far back. You've got the trip, you've got the tether. Zelsis will fall, but Zekin will too. And so they try to brute force their way out on A, but once again, they slam into this wall. Deal with that heaven angle, and then there's going to be a swing up from Shower. Somehow Redux wins that out, but when you're outnumbered like that, it doesn't add up. Oh, but he had no idea where both members were.
See, if he gets this kill, he'll call his team back. What an awkward 1v1. Makes C9 believe that it's maybe only one player here, but it's actually a whole squadron.
Yeah, this stack is difficult to push into. Different Viper wall, but the spam through from Zelsis is really nice. I mean, as soon as the utility comes through, that's the cue.
Spike planted.
Wingman is going to tag. The spam coming through on Vic. He's got a little bit of health left. And so for Sentinels here, if they want any real possibility of getting back into this map, you have to get through this as cleanly as possible so that you can try to convert this bonus.
These Viper walls, these smokes from the side of Sen.
This is a 1v2 for Mitch. If they swing into him, that's trouble. The Dizzy comes through. He almost gets a second. And they know that John is there. They should have known John is there. That's messy. That's ugly. Meanwhile, Zealous is not able to land the shots with the Marshall, not able to get the kill.
And not able to stop the defuse.
Player standing.
Redux left in a 1v2. Zeppa weak.
Maybe
He's going to spot one.
Enemy remaining.
And there's no way he expects the second one there. There's the swing off for Moose. He tries to catch the timing. Off of the tap. There's the swing. Doesn't land the shots the first time. Can't the second either. He's not going to find a kill, but he's going to find a little bit of space. Zekin has to connect here, but Mitch is just sharp on it. Now the ult's invested. He's going to get it right. Redux will join him. What else can Moose do? Pushing forward.
Player standing.
Borderline flawless up until this point.
You really only have sky flashes and satchels.
That's such a deep smoke.
A little bit of a thrifty by Moose.
Or do they try to fight and win this 2v4?
A spam through the smoke from Mitch on the Curry? How did he know?
That's a tough way to go. Celsius looking to get 2 on the site, 3 on the round, looking for the 4th, but Mitch bests him. Redux and John now starting to rotate over. Zeppa has to take a step back, but he can't. Waits for just a moment for the swing. The Prowler goes out, the Wingman goes out, the kill comes through. Cloud9 much more potent in their ability here. Off of the swing, Moose falls. Trying to get back sight, but Cloud9 haven't been able to find a way in. Zeppa will fall too. Can Mitch keep him back with a tether? Snaps onto John. Can't get out as Vic. Wow. And Oxy, who had satcheled up, bro, how does he do this? Finds this one. Goop in his face. Cannot convert.
A great nade.
He's gonna flush him out back sight. Redux has nowhere to go. He's gotta try to stay alive. Meanwhile, Mitch is the first to fall. Curry and John. What a hold on the site.
What a cool setup.
Meanwhile, the Nightfall's gonna tag a couple of members.
Yeah, 4 members or 3.
Oxy's trying to rejoin his team, but they haven't really gotten back out onto site yet. Yeah, they have Lamb's control, but
We've
they're
seen
gonna
people.
face the wall and the spit at their feet. He still gets a kill.
One enemy remaining.
With nothing that he can do, even if he had somehow found the 2.
Surely it makes it obvious, but maybe if Zekin shows, it won't be so obvious. No, it is.
Yeah, they spotted him on the swing out from short, and Cloud9.
Vested from Sen early on. Wait a second.
Planted.
And he's got to be so careful about clearing every single corner. He's going to get the second, the pre-fire. I'm still not fully sold. Yeah, Vic, really nice positioning out from showers. It's just so tough in a situation like that, but he's got Wingman on it. Gets cleared out, doesn't even get to half, so Redux's job just got so much harder. Pressure that's coming in from the push towards short and the dog. They know where he is, but he still hits a shot. Starting to dump some of that utility through. Couple of kills going through the wave of Cloud9. A 3v3. Still, Moose's pit in play. Curry's now down. They've done this. What can Zeppa do? Curry's already gotten it to half. It's going to be the 1v1. It's a shoulder thrown at first. Can he swing all the way out? Baiting him, calling him into the fight. First the flash, then the Seekers. No commit from Oxy yet. But they've gotten the pit. And now the ult. Backside. Got a little bit of space here. Redux is now starting to join the fray. He's the one who has the ult in hand. Can they contain? Can they keep things up until he arrives? Now the Thrash on its way through. 13 seconds left. They haven't fully gotten out onto the site yet. And now committing. 1 for 1. 8 seconds left. They've got to get the spike down. And it seems like they are going to have enough time. No, they don't. But they has gone down now. Redux and John QT left alone. On the swings. Finds a second. But time is of the essence. He's got to go, and he's got to go now. And Cloud9 know that. They realize it. And he waltzes into his death. Cloud9 are Berlin bound.